Xwa Freedom Reign. And it's been a long time coming. Ever since we have to experience a tad bit of bloodshed going on before we even got to this moment here. And everything is about to play out in just under a few seconds. And here he comes. I believe here comes Amir Fatu. Amir is looking to possibly waste no time. So as Amir Fatu is in the ring trying to figure out who the hell is he about to face off. Here comes Noah Miller. Not much is said about Noah Miller. However, he is saying he is honoring the late Bray Wyatt tonight, or for today, as he is carrying the same exact lantern that he once used. It seems that for the Los Angeles arena is holding up their phones as the Fireflies are out today. I kind of find it really strange that we are seeing them in broad daylight. But, nonetheless, Noah Miller is seemingly doing the right thing here tonight in our opening matchup for Freedom Reign. And the match now official. Here comes Amir Fatu trying to make the running clothesline, but end up being missed. It seems that for Amir is wasting no time to not only try to honor the ancestors that stand before him, or that once shared this ring before him, but he is also trying to put away Noah Miller as quickly as possible. And there's one thing to know about Fatu is that he is not going to stop at anything, let alone anyone, to reach his goal. And what a better way to start in his pay-per-view debut. And now Noah Miller looking to try and change the tides of the battle. Now having the potentially beats the brakes off of Amir Fatu. However, Fatu managed to dodge under what almost... Now for Fatu, trying to lay down the groundwork, going for what I want to say, some spinning power slam, hooking the leg, but Noah Miller gets out at 1. After Noah Miller wisely rolling out of the ring and rolling himself back in, but now, whatever he tried to do to Amir, trying to lock the hand, and I don't know what the hell was that. Probably something that he didn't want to do, but elbow drop connects onto the chest. And now looking at for Noah Miller. Now might have figured out a way to put down Amir Fatu. Putting him on top of the springboard. Now Noah Miller going on the top rope. What is he planning here? But instead trying to ask for Amir to get up and go for the double. Will pretty much go for the double axe strike straight to the head of Amir. As for Amir, almost looking to try and roll himself out of the ring. Maybe not the smartest, but the wisest decision when going up against a man that could potentially be the new Eater of Worlds if he so chooses. However, for Noah Miller, decide not to be called the Eater of Worlds because, unlike anyone else he has fought, Noah Miller has respect for the people that he wants to honor. Now for Noah Miller, we're pretty much being held up, and wait a for Amir with the Samoan spike. It's almost looking that for Noah Miller might have just summoned up one of his henchmen, and I don't know who it is, but it was the Vengeance Day members, Lance Phillip, coming to aid of Noah Miller with the chair shot to the head. And now for Noah Miller, almost trying to make the pinfall attempt, but the ref not paying attention. It seems that Noah Miller only has one opportunity, well, to win here, and he might be able to do it as of now. But instead, he just wants to weaken the Samoan almost indefinitely. But now, after Noah Miller not being dealt with, Amir Fatu and straight into the apron. Almost going for Noah Miller, but looking out for Amir Fatu, willing to go again, but instead slams Noah Miller down out onto ringside, and now the rapid fire curve stomp connects. Now as for Noah Miller trying his absolute hardest to defeat Amir Fatu in this battle. Yeah, well, it could have been a near pinfall count. However, Noah Miller pretty much shocked to his surprise that Amir kicked out.
Chew. This following.
Yes, that was smack talk. But anyways, for Amir Fatu, giving Noah Miller a second Samoan strike straight to the neck, hooking the leg, and Amir Fatu wins on his pay-per-view debut. And this actually will mark the first pay-per-view that Amir Fatu would actually be on. And now as we move on to our second match of this whole pay-per-view, mind you, we have a lot of matches to go through, so we're going to be here for a little while. And after news breaking out that Cassidy Walker technically is now in a relationship with someone that will be part of the main event tonight. Question is, who? The second match is Cassidy Walker versus Ava Brooke. Now we got cameras back onto the ring. And here comes Cassidy Walker. And you can see that Cassidy Walker got a brand new attire. But wait a second! Here comes Ava Brooke! And not knowing, but we don't know if Cassidy Walker even noticing, but you can't say the attire, or at least for the entrance attire, based off of the hit anime Attack on Titan, something that Cassidy Walker is deeply influenced by. And surprisingly one of the few names for her finisher. So I was looking at Ava Brooke literally just immediately ripped off, I want to say, the crop top jacket of Cassidy Walker and threw it into the crowd. So it seemed that for Ava Brooke was literally trying to care less on the rookie wrestler. Because she made her appearance not that long ago. Well, how can I put this? For Cassidy Walker, she only had like only 2 matches. Well, she only had 2 matches, and surprisingly her third one is surprisingly at a pay-per-view. And I know deep down Cassidy Walker is pretty much starstruck to realize that she could be receiving a massive push here. So winning at Freedom Reign could be a big stepping stone into her becoming a possible women's champion later in the month. Or maybe even weeks, as we could know. But as you just heard pretty much a few minutes ago, with after Cassidy Walker, well, a few minutes ago, as you heard that the bell had rung. That's why I was trying to say that. And then today's moonsault from Ava Brooke. And a little bit of a background regarding Ava Brooke. She is the female ref, well, for PWD, but decided to stay in XWA as a part-time wrestler. And Brooke is not trying to disappoint. And now trying to at least stretch the arms out at Cassidy Walker, but for Walker now, managed to reverse out of submission and going for a very slow Hurricanrana. Not to mention that for Cassidy Walker had been trained by both Britt Alexander and Megan Page. And looking that, seeming that for Ava Brooke is wasting no time at all, trying to put away her opponent at sudden ease. And into the corner, go for Cassidy Walker, and a big chop straight to the chest. But what Ava Brooke trying to do, trying to utilize, well, pretty much the corner to go for a pinfall attempt, and what nearly could have been 3, but Cassidy Walker gets shoulders up beforehand. And there is the recoil. Straight onto Cassidy Walker, and it's not looking good for her. As Ava Brooke, surprising man, they got the jump, and there is the taste of victory. And Ava Brooke completely bulldozes Cassidy Walker. And it seemed that for Ava Brooke, and literally just looking at the camera, literally saying, sorry, a woman had to do her own jobs at once. Our next match, and judging from the looks of it, our next match will be very much a bit of a turn for the absolute worst here. And I'm just getting word. And I'm just getting solid word that the new tribal, well, that the quote-unquote tribal menace, Haven, well, wants to fight Triple M. So now, after going back, and I forgot to put music over this, but don't worry. In a follow-up stream, I will be putting music over it. I'm giving all the wrestlers proper themes, but since I'm not on PC, I can't give them custom themes that works the best. So, gotta work with what you get. And we'll let everyone just booing. Pretty much everyone just booing out what could have been like the Mexican here of Fantasma del Fuego. And I'm not even sure if Haven even wanting this at the moment. And now you can literally see your fans on the other side of the barricade having a few choice, pretty much having a few choice words for Haven. It seems that Haven does not give a flying fuck. That pretty much you can literally just see the wise woman, as it has been officially trademarked by the FWA, the wise woman being Ramirez Quinn, praying for luck, or at least she has no choice but to pray for Haven to win. And you can see on the opposite side of the apron, Haven's right hand man being Lime. That everyone is still attempting to boo out Haven. And what makes it worse than that, for Haven doesn't even have a title. Surprisingly enough, half of the Los Angeles crowd is still heavily trying to acknowledge Fantasma del Fuego, although they're gonna have to accept the harsh reality after Haven sent back deep to Ramirez Quinn, for saying that what you're doing is completely wrong. You don't need to do this at all. Just think about it. What will Hunter say to you when he figures out this is what you're doing? And in Haven's response, he has said, Hurtful is not coming back for good. And whatever Haven is saying is not going to be good. And here comes Triple M Money Making Matt. And as he used to be former allies with Haven in the Indies, he would never respect, that for Haven literally standing before him on the other side of the ring. But they're no longer friends anymore. They are pitiful enemies put against each other. Yeah, for Triple M, I don't know, is he ready to accept the harsh reality that Haven might have a dark plan to rule over XWA. And whatever Haven may be thinking here, it's not gonna look pretty. But we need to focus back onto Triple M money-making Matt. And he's also had a few screws loose in his head as well. Prior to after leaving House of Pain. For Matt himself, he wanted nothing to do with anyone else. He wanted to do things his own way. And it began tonight as the match is official at 4. The wannabe Tribal Menace goes up against the man that literally had 3 at the same exact initials. After Triple M is trying his absolute best to capitalize on the possible situation here. Whatever issue could possibly happen, it's not going to look very pretty. And the hit pinfall attempt by Triple M, Haven kicks out. Now, after Haven, now trapping Triple M in a rear row, trying to plant the boot into the face. So now, whatever Haven tried to do, kind of lock in the leg into a boxing trap submission, but Haven not being done for reversal by Triple M. And his suplex ends up connecting. It seems like the entirety of Los Angeles, or I want to say that we are in the SoFi Stadium, but the ring got taken out from pretty much the ring that's literally hanging above the SoFi Stadium. If you're ever inside of it, that's gone for some reason. Don't know why, let alone, I still can't figure that out. But now, for Haven, now has Triple M up, but Triple M managed to get out of it. And there is the spine buster. And you can see both Lime, but you can see both Lime and Ramirez Quinn were pretty much holding their breath, but now I'm looking at for Lime, then to try and distract Triple M last second, and that got the attention from Haven to capitalize, but Triple M is still not going down without a fight. And it's like, what the hell can Haven even do to utilize victory? And now for Haven, just dropping Triple M out onto, pretty much onto turnbuckle, but now Oh, looking at for Haven, pulling out Triple M outside of the ring and looking to do even more damage. And that would start triggering the ref count back into the ring, go for both M and Haven. That's Triple M going for another snap suplex onto Haven. And seeming that Triple M almost might have exposed the weak point, but wait a second! What the hell is going on in the apron? Alarm just removed the turnbuckle pad. And now, for Haven being thrown into that same exact unmarked turnbuckle pad, might cost him, or hell, maybe even cost the line. But it seems that for Haven, attempting to try and fight back here. And the mystery is slightly breaking out. Where is Hurtful? And looking at for Haven, light it up for the 519. What? And of course this springboard bolt. But it seemed that for Haven ready to put an end, and out go for the frog splash, landing on Triple M, hooking the leg, and the wannabe Tribal Menace takes the victory. As Haven pretty much walks away with victory and is not looking at LA, is not going to be happy about it. So now, the next matchup is Jeremiah Fatu versus Zach Wild. And tell you this would make Jeremiah Fatu's first in-ring match, or at least for his in-ring debut, well, as he was pretty much just remaining in the back awaiting orders. What the hell is this? We didn't think we were gonna give Jeremiah fucking, like, pyro. Well, I guess we got no choice but to commentate this one. But I see that for Jeremiah Fatu, I'm gonna make a bit of a Lopez entrance. Now the Amir Fatu. Well, no, not Amir, but Jeremiah Fatu in the ring. Here comes his opponent. And here comes the young star, that being Zach Wild. Zach Wild managed to get the entire Xwa Freedom Reign arena into more of a bit of a crowd wave. Yeah, this match is getting ready to be almost made official. Of Jeremiah Fatu versus Zach Wild. And now underway. It seems that Zach Wild trying to start off hot, but for Fatu, is not allowing any of it. And surprisingly enough, most people in the indies that support Fatu literally said that they call him like the Samoan Tarzan, and that's because of the hair. But what we call him is the Samoan Honey Badger, because he literally acts like one. It seemed that Jeremiah Fatu might have been the right choice for his own brother Amir to make him what we would call the enforcer of the Legion. Now back inside the ring, going for Jeremiah Fatu. Ryan almost put Zach Wild into the corner, but it doesn't work. But ducking under, and now lifting Zach Wild up and over. So now, almost to the outside of the ring, go for Fatu. It seemed that Fatu managed to try and strike back against Zach Wild. And there's the Wild headbutt, but it ended up missing the target due to Zach Wild moving out of the way in time. And outside the ring, go for Jeremiah Fatu. And there's Zach Wild almost using his dad's, well, technically is using his dad's taunt. So now for Zach Wild. Now just throwing Jeremiah Fatu back in the ring, and there is pretty much the running Superman punch. But for Zach Wild, trying to do everything within his power to take down Jeremiah Fatu. There is the heel kick to the side of the face. And now Fatu almost firing up on all cylinders. And Zach Wild has only the answer, and there is the spin crash bomb. Hook in the leg. Fatu kicked out at one. And there is the chapter 0 done by Zach Wild, and looking that Wild almost looking to use the wild side onto Jeremiah Fatu. But now for Fatu, now having Zach Wild in some most fight positions. However, Zach Wild gets himself free from pretty much getting himself free before his neck literally just becomes literal fucking jelly. Now for Zach Wild, trying his absolute hardest, but now has Jeremiah Fatu in position for the wild side, hooking the leg, well, onto Jeremiah Fatu, and Zach Wild wins. Wait, it's not a one-on-one. Hold up. So now our next match will pretty much almost be ready to go here. And from what we heard, it pretty much is actually is a women's tag team that's currently in PWDC. And it's looking that Las Almas will pretty much have end up walking out with some new attires, preferably the Wasp. So wait a second here. It seemed that while the two are making their entrance, it seemed like they're now being interrupted, well, by the arrival of Rebecca Starr and pretty much SJ Ray. And this is not how Los Alamos wanted things to go. But I guess this just possibly made the surprise a little bit even more. Crazy that PWDC slightly got a bit stronger in terms of allowing their women's division to be a part of the company. Now for SJ Ray, pretty much taking most of her attention out onto the Wasp. And the match had not even made official, but back inside the ring, goes for the Wasp, and now the match is official. That Rebecca Starr is already the legal woman. It seemed that SJ Ray had the idea to soften up the Wasp for Rebecca Starr. Into the corner, go for Starr. Here comes the Wasp. Had to do that real quick to reset some stuff. A bit of a miscalculation coming from the Wasp, accidentally knocking out Bandalora. But looking at the Wasp, it attempted to try and take care of business. They attempted to try and take care of a bit of business into the match. Just waiting for her teammate, but to get back on the side, pretty much to get back to the side. Thing tag made, and here comes Bandalora, understanding pretty much the miscalculated call. But here comes Bandalora with a running drop kick. But now for Bandalora trying to at least get some vengeance. Well, or at least attempting to try to avenge or attaching partner, but now Rebecca Starr for giving Bandalora a cutter, but transitioning it into a submission hold. But Bandalora managed to get himself free, and the match is going to continue. And a punch in the midsection, try to break things off. And now for Rebecca Starr, they're going to the corner, well not corner but to the ropes, and connect with the dropkick, tag made, and out comes SJ Ray. But it seemed that for SJ Ray, trying to turn her attention onto the Wasp, but immediately gave herself an opening to Bandalora. And now tag made, and the Wasp is now wanting to try and dish out even more damage onto, oh shit, I want to say, was that being SJ Ray. And looking that for the Luchadores, now ready for a bit of chaos. And it ends up connecting pretty much, I want to say some sort of top rope Frankensteiner into a powerbomb combo. And now whatever Bandalora now planned to do, but SJ Ray countering it into a pinfall attempt, Bandalora escapes it. And now whatever Bandalora is now trying to do, kind of lock the leg of SJ Ray, and looking that Bandalora is looking to fly. And the Los Angeles crowd is loving every second of it. And now for Bandalora, pretty much getting a major pop, or at least getting a lot of love from the California crowd. And now the Wasp and Rebecca Starr are doing battle outside the ring. It seemed that Well, for Bandalora is going to take this opportunity to dish out even more damage onto SJ Ray, and the moonsault connects. But wait a second, pretty much whatever Bandalora had plans here, she's trying to fly, but it's looking to be no good. So now it's the fight, and pretty much take it out to a turn for the worse, and now Bandalora is on a 1 against 2 situation, now being grabbed by Rebecca Starr. And into the ring, but wait a second, out comes the Wasp again. And there is the curved strike, and back inside the ring now. And Rebecca Starr looking to try and pick up a victory for Media Outcast. However, Bandalora managed to get the escape. And Bandalora has to fight her own battles while her teammate is down for the count on the outside of the ring. And looking that Bandalora is making every hit count with a running sidekick. And now, Bandalora trying to set something up here. But Rebecca Starr almost looking to try and counter with a wheelbarrow, but instead gave herself away. But as the tag is made, SJ Ray is now legal. Now being thrown onto a corner. And looking out for Bandalora trying to set up a tag finisher. But with distraction from the Wasp, Bandalora is now technically trying to put everything back in business. And it's super kick to the knee, but looking at SJ Ray going for a middle rope Canadian Destroyer. Hooking the leg, but the Wasp breaks up the pin for her teammates. It's almost a little bit of a high-flying action from all 4 of these ladies in the ring. But there goes the jump DDT. Well done by Bandalora. And it seems like she might be out of gas for just a little bit. And tag made, and in comes the Wasp. Pretty much I want to say like a spinning DDT done by the Wasp. But now, tries to connect. Thrown. Now being thrown, but wait a second, here comes SJ Ray. Pretty much going for a running, I want to say for the running leg onto the corner on which her teammate being Rebecca Starr is on the apron. The tag made is looking, that's pretty much looking at the 2 luchadors are now trying to showcase a bit of action here. So it's almost looking that Bandalora might just have a few screws knocked loose. And after Rebecca Starr made the legal woman. Now into the corner. We're going for Bandalora. Tag made. And is looking out for both Rebecca Starr and SJ Ray. Now go for total elimination. And hooking the leg go for SJ Ray, but the pin ends up being broken up due to the Wasp hitting the ref. And now the ref is down, it seems. With that for the Wasp. Prayer for the Wasp, and like Bandalora could actually just capitalize on the opportunity. And since I am at a loss for words here, I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what that was, but it almost looked like that SJ Ray tried to kiss the absolute shit out of Bandalora. I don't know if she would call that a good thing or a bad thing, but I mean, whatever works. Just to let Megan Page catch wind of it. But now for the Wasp, trying to beg for a hot tag for her opponent. And the hot tag is made. And here comes the Wasp, unleashing the Stinger out onto Rebecca Starr. For Rebecca Starr, pretty much showcasing her speed and agility here. They were going for a tornado DDT. However, for the Wasp had an answer of her own with a wheelbarrow DDT as well. Very much whatever that Rebecca Starr may have plans here, and a bit of teamwork action done by SJ Ray and Rebecca Starr. The tag made, and SJ Ray made the legal woman once again. And a little bit of a disrespect to Bandalora by seeing that the Wasp and Major League Woman, she is not going to take that shit lightly. She is not going to try and let anyone disrespect her friend, and that being her tag team partner. And now it's looking like the Wasp now have SJ Ray right where they need her to be, and tag made, and looking at the two are going to do something, and looking at Bandalore gonna fly, and pretty much I want to say that technically the flying shoulder tackle, but however, Rebecca Starr tried to make the save her teammate, and seeing that Bandalore is done with the game. And a super kick ends up connecting. But looking to be, that may be danger. But now over the top rope and crossbody will end up landing on SJ Ray. As one of the teams had to pin each other if they want this match to end. And looking at SJ Ray going for a Canadian Destroyer on the outside. Yeah, the ref is trying to tell, well, for Bandalore to get herself back in. As the ref count reaches 9. But it seemed that SJ Ray restarted the count. Yeah, these indicators are technically nowhere. But anyways, and we need to get ourselves back into the match. And now for Rebecca Storm. Well, no, not Rebecca Storm. Although she's not here at the moment, but she is watching. But for Rebecca Starr, pretty much almost looking to get her ass handed to her by Bandalore. And now whatever Bandalore has plans to do here, is now going to be pretty, trying to utilize the ropes into a UFO cutter. And now hooking the leg onto Rebecca Starr to win the match. But Rebecca Starr kicked out at 1. So now, after Bandalora and the Wasp only have a bit of an opportunity remaining, there is the double elbow strike, hooking the leg, goes for the Wasp to win the match. But Rebecca Starr still will kicked out. So now it seems that the Wasp is trying to target, or don't look at it, try and target SJ Ray and getting her out of this match. But now, it's really not looking very good, but for Las Almas. It seems like the Wasp pretty much almost looking to try and use pretty much one last trick in her arsenal, but Rebecca Starr would possibly be the one to almost put away the Wasp, have not have been Bandalora making the save. But off the top rope for a springboard moonsault. It seems that Rebecca Starr pretty much trying to do anything, well, pretty much to get the victory for her and her teammate. Now to the top rope now is looking at the Wasp trying to crawl away to make the hot tag, and it's made. Bandalora now made the legal woman, but it's looking like nothing is working. So I'm looking at Bandalora, wants Rebecca Starr up. And I don't know about you guys, but this match is already looking to possibly be match of the night. But an immediate outcast will end up getting the win. And that is impressive for a debut. So our next match is for the XWA Heavyweight title, that being the rematch against Shane Dillon versus Chris Danger. And here is Shane Dillon. It looks like he actually managed to get himself a pretty expensive looking jacket. In fact, I believe it was the same jacket that he used in the Indies. And he said he was going to only use it for special occasions. And that special occasion is him for a title. And of course, looking that XWA might have gotten the rights to use Cult of Personality tonight, or at least for today. And a huge thanks to Living Color for Cult of Personality. And here comes the champion, Chris Danger. Now we go down to, and now we go down to a ring announcer that's standing in the ring for the officials. As the title is being put on the line here, we're between Chris Danger versus Shane Dillon. So Shane Dillon never thought he would get this rematch, but it seemed like his dream almost came true. So now the match is official and the fight is on for the belt. Now for Chris Danger. Now for Chris Danger, he needs to do everything within his strength to try and hold on for the belt for a bit longer, even if he has to go against the rules. Now for Chris Danger. Now going off the middle rope into a DDT. Taking it out onto Shane Dillon. Looking to hook the leg to retain. But Shane Dillon kicks out at 1. It's already seeming that for Shane Dillon's already bleeding. And we're not even 10 minutes into the match. Now for Shane Dillon, pretty much trying to at least gain the upper advantage onto Chris Danger. A bit of a breakaway off the middle rope, connecting onto Shane Dillon. And there's the super kick, but wait a second, now we got into a suplex. And so far so good, going for Chris Danger. Or at least in his vision. Now for Shane Dillon being thrown into a rope, ducking under to go for Chris Danger, but now lifting it off and making him eat the heel of the boot. Hooking the leg once again to retain. Shane Dillon gets out at 1. It seemed that for Shane Dillon, the player wants Chris Danger to waste his energy on him, which may not be the right decision, but it could benefit. And now off the middle ropes into some flying clothesline. And now Chris Danger, fair man to do something. Almost looking at Chris Danger getting ready to be distracted by Baron Corbin. But now with Shane Dillon almost trying to pull a rear naked choke onto Chris Danger, but it doesn't seem to work. And now Shane Dillon now slamming down Chris Danger, locking in the arm, hoping to make Chris Danger tap out. However, it doesn't work in the favor. There's a hip toss by Shane Dillon, covered now for the championship. Chris Danger escapes at 1. Now with Shane Dillon trying to calculate on how he could pull this off. But pretty much man to miss the target, Chris Danger ends up countering. And now rolling himself back inside the ring now, almost looking to try and give Shane Dillon, it's not a game anymore. However, it won't work. And now Chris Danger very much trying to make sure he holds on to the belt for a ton of time, and looking that Chris Danger ready to activate, but not a game anymore. Hooking the leg onto Shane Dillon to retain, but Shane Dillon kicks out at 2. And going for pretty much the springboard senton. Shane Dillon moved out of the way, and now has Chris Danger in position. Chris Danger might be in trouble, and the GTS will connect, hooking the leg for the championship, but Chris Danger escapes the GTS before 3. And now, almost looking to be an impressive, I want to say an impressive hook kick by Shane Dillon. And at the time, actually continuing, Shane Dillon throws Chris Danger into the metal ring post shoulder first. And judging from the impact, it might have just dislocated Chris Danger's whole shoulder. But surprisingly enough, Chris Danger is still going to be out moving. And now, Chris Danger might be in trouble for the GTS. Courtesy of Shane Dillon. Hook in the leg for the title. For Chris Danger, once again, will escape the pinfall attempt by Shane Dillon. And now, looking for Shane, trying to break, well, pretty much trying to break the left ankle, well, of Chris Danger, preventing him to try to walk. The elbow drop connecting onto the chest. And now, Shane Dillon, trying to get the crowd on their feet. And slamming down for the left leg, and now trying to utilize a bit of MMA tactics, or at least mixed martial art tactics, to try to get the edge of Chris Danger. Chris Danger managed to escape, however, now being thrown to the ropes and trying to follow it up with, I want to say, a rolling thunder. However, Shane Dillon pretty much managed to know that move was coming by a mile. As I'm looking at, Shane Dillon was about to make Chris Danger attempt to try and tap out again. But off the middle rope for a DDT. It seems that for Shane Dillon, it might be done for, and there's not a game anymore. Hook in the leg, go for Chris Danger to retain. Shane Dillon gets out at 2. But looking at Chris Danger, it's not finished. And now, pretty much telling him to welcome to the danger zone. And hooking the leg for the championship again. And Chris Danger retains. And the Indomitable Heavyweight title reign is going to keep on going until Chris Danger says he can't go anymore. The next match, well, it's Dane Creeper versus Corey Porter. Here comes with Dane Streeper being accompanied by the rest of the members of Birds of Prey. But anyway, as I just realized that a fucking commentary mics got fucking muted. But anyway, this is a match between Zane Streeper versus Corey Porter. Now it's almost looking that Zane Streeper could probably try to walk away with this match and win. Oh, Corey Porter. And here's Johnny Gargano with the chair shot straight to the head of Zane Streeper. Literally just, and for Gargano, literally telling Corey to make the pinfall. However, it does not work. The chair is still inside the ring. And looking at the ref and not caring, like, not even one bit about the chair that's still in ring. Both men could utilize it if they so choose, but not going to. And super kick attempt by Corey, however, it ended up being missed. And a cutter will perform by Zane. There's the Alabama slam, almost, well no, not an Alabama slam, I want to say something else. And suplex almost onto the steel chair. It seems that Zane is not done with the pinfall attempt yet. Well, trying to lock in submission to hold onto Corey, however, that Corey managed to get himself away from it. It does a cutter, but Zane ends up landing on the chair. It's even the ref now doing his job, trying to get the chair out of the ring. You see that for Zane, my head just has the perfect idea to almost put away Corey Porter. However, I'm looking at Corey Porter. Now literally trying to bury the whole hand straight onto Zane. However, he has to let go of the hold due to the ref watching. Hooking the leg, go for Corey Porter. Zane takes out at one. And now whatever Zane tried to do, using the UFO cutter onto Corey Porter, hooking the leg to win. Corey Porter ends up getting out. And now Zane going off for a moonsault, landing on Corey, hooking the leg, and Corey Porter ends up escaping. seemed to be like some sort of curb stomp. However, Corey counters it with the RKO. Oh, if I'm not commentating that much, it's because I'm really texting someone. Nagi managed to almost put down for his quarter, hooking the leg, going for Dane, and Dane Streeper picks up the win. Our next match will be Everett Wolf versus Melissa Smith. And here comes Everett Wolf. It seemed that Everett Wolf, or at least for her workout routine, actually ended up paying off, well, almost exactly well. But my question is, a jacket in the middle of summer. We know damn well she's probably sweating like hell underneath the jacket. Like, there's literally no reason to literally be wearing a jacket during the summertime, but hey, I mean, if the jacket is secretly some sort of weight jacket, then I guess it could work. I think that Everett Wolf had decided to use a singlet instead of using her street fight gear. And here comes Melissa Smith. Although she decided to get rid of the face paint, or at least the makeup layer, almost making her look like some sort of golf girl. But instead, she decided to just go with nothing. Like no makeup or anything. She just decided to throw on the mask and call it a day. Seeing that Melissa Smith is trying to push herself back on the mat. So let's see if she ends up winning tonight. Let's see would that actually be true. Match is official. It seems that Melissa Smith already trying to pack up Everett Wolf almost immediately, and for mounting strike, Everett going to almost the head and chest Everett Wolf, and now for Everett trying to fire back. And standing moonsault, where that surprisingly ends up connecting. You can see that for Everett Wolf is doing anything within her strength to try her absolute best and win. I just been informed by the chairman saying that the United States Championship have been revealed last night, and there will be a tournament. That will be held during the rest of July to pretty much declare a new XWA United States champion. More information about the title belts will be coming soon. But anyways, back into the match. Looking at for Everett Wolf, trying to find at least a good counter against Melissa Smith. And played by Derek, the big slap from Everett Wolf. And now, they're thrown to the ropes. And what could have been a Spanish fly, but it seemed that Everett Wolf was early to make the call. And now, going to the top rope, Everett Wolf going for a massive body splash, connecting onto Melissa Smith, hooking the leg, and almost immediately, well, Melissa ends up kicking out. Prayer for now as Everett Wolf trying to figure out what she could possibly do next in order to take down Melissa Smith. Now looking at for Melissa Smith going on to the top and asking for Everett Wolf to get up, and there is the complete eclipse. Now back into ring for Everett Wolf, but seeing that for Melissa Smith, almost looking to try to pretty much implement even more damage. Now, Everett Wolf using the same exact move of Ava Brooks to try and win the match against Melissa Smith, and it does. It seemed that for Seth Maxwell, he's gonna have all of his hands full. Had World Premier for 2 days. And here comes Seth Maxwell. No one ever believed that Seth Maxwell, that he actually wanted to fight here in the XWA, but it seems that is working out for him quite perfectly. Now the question is, who is his opponent? I think we all know that music too well, and it's Taylor Cook, the PWDC champion. So it seemed that for Steph Maxwell and Caleb Cook actually had a talk days before, so pretty much days before Freedom Reign happened, and saying that I have a plan while I'm being part of the XWA. Question is, are you up for it? And for Caleb, he's saying, I'm up for it. Now, look at the leg going for Caleb, but instead, Steph Maxwell kicks out and off, and going off the middle rope, connected with the cutter. Steph Maxwell lifting up Caleb and slamming him down, almost looking to be late Falcon Arrow, or maybe what's Broken Arrow, I don't know. And backstage, both Maxwell and Cook would pretty much have agreed for the fight one-on-one in this match. And there's the clothesline connecting onto Maxwell. It's here that for Caleb trying to pick up the pieces here, as he is the current world champion. And now trying to lock in the Dragon Sleeper. And now for Seth Maxwell. Trying to turn the tide of the battle, hooking the leg on his opponent. However, Caleb would end up breaking out. And Seth Maxwell pretty much showcasing why he deserves to be top star in the XWA. Or better yet, there's literally only just 2 top stars that we have here in this ring, pretty much in their own respective companies, and that being PWDC. And now, whatever Caleb Cook can try to do, now trying to get the UFO cutter onto Seth Maxwell. That could be it. But Seth Maxwell managed to get the pin broken at 2. And now, after Seth Maxwell trying to lock, pretty much trying to make Caleb tap. However, for Caleb, it's not letting it happen. And outside the ring go for Seth Maxwell. And with Cook following behind. And now another submission hold, but only this time being done on the outside of the ring. But it seems that submission hold does not work. And now for Caleb Cook, trying to grab up Seth Maxwell and Lee slam him back down to earth. And off the top rope, moonsault, but nobody's home. See that for Seth Maxwell. We're trying to calculate anything way, but for Caleb Cook. And now all firing up on all cylinders, but now giving Seth Maxwell to get money. But Seth Maxwell still kicks out. But now, after Caleb going onto the top rope, taking the leap, but nobody is once again home. Now for Seth Maxwell, literally trying to prevent Cook to let hit him and show me that you deserve to be champion in PWDC, and looking at Cook, there's it with the Canadian Destroyer. And now, whatever Cook trying to do, try and connect. Well, I want to try and say connect the whole arm to the back of the head. But now, it seems that Seth Maxwell is trying to use the corner to his advantage. And that may be it for Caleb, hooking the leg, going for Seth Maxwell, but Cook still has a bit of stamina in him left. So now whatever Seth Maxwell has planned to do here is not going to be pretty. Running knee, or the running ankle, man, to connect onto Cook, but look at that, Seth Maxwell set it up for the stomp, but countered by Caleb Cook. And if I'm looking at Caleb Cook, or at least just from doing that whole counter, it might have just lit a fire, well, inside of Caleb. And we don't know what he has plans here. But that's Seth Maxwell trying to get himself up. And I forgot to say about this, but this is your co-main event. Because the main event is happening soon. Look at Caleb utilizing to get money. Hooking the leg on Seth Maxwell, and Caleb will win in this friendly squabble between the two. And I don't even know that Caleb even want to count this as a title defense. But for here, I think it might will. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready, because they have to report that there are now weapons, under the ring. It is time for the land of the free street fight. Wait a minute, something ain't right here. Oh, let me check something real quick. Alright, there we go. I think it's now fixed. Let's see. Sorry for the minor inconvenience. Hold on, let me see something. Now it's main event time. Here, we're here for like Freedom Reign.
Weighing in at 215 pounds.
as MYS. Pretty much in, I want to say, almost a familiar type of ring gear. But I just can't put my finger on it. And I believe that Mr. Blue has said backstage that he is going out in this match alone. And I guess we can officially state it, but the leader of Bullet Club Silver, that being Mr. Blue. Originally, he said he had plans to come out with this whole faction. However, due to MYS's consent in the contract signing last night, at an untelevised show, that MYS has said that if we want to make this match really interesting, Megan Page and Sky are not allowed on ringside. And it's been made official, saying that there would be a Land of the Free street fight, and pretty much the rest of the members of Bullet Club Silver are banned from ringside, meaning they cannot interfere with this match entirely. The only way how they can interfere is this fight gets taken to the very outside of the arena. Will that potentially happen? Probably not. And Xwa Freedom Reign. You won your match, by the way. And now, for being thrown into the corner, almost looking at MYS and wasting no time in trying to defeat Mr. Blue, so that way he can move on to the next page of his book. And already MYS is looking to grab the table. I don't even know it's already dinner time yet, but seeming that MYS would actually be that smart enough to wheel the table and use it to his proper advantage. And a Uranagi onto outside, but I clearly do not know who will win this match. Because a lot of votes on Twitter and Instagram are pretty much saying that Mr. Blue should win this. For all the pain, all the drought, and let's not mention all the betrayal from both his personal life and even joining simple factions led him to this moment. But Mr. Blue has to remain calm and focused if he wants to defeat MYS and win. But knowing MYS, he loves to play mind games with his opponent, trying to make him enraged. But you see here, Mr. Blue is smart, and he's not going to fall for any of those tricks again. Not no more. And now Springboard Cutter connects onto Mr. Blue. He may be out for a little bit. Hooking the leg go for MYS. But Mr. Blue kicks out at 2. As the match will continue. And also, I just looked on Twitter, and apparently 2K is actually gonna fix the AI. Thank you, Cornell Gunter, for fucking answering our prayers. He's a real one. You know what? Fuck it. I'm actually gonna make a damn crowd sign for that when that fix comes out. I might just do that. But now, trying to hook the leg, going for Mr. Blue, trying to hook the leg on MYS. And MYS gets shoulders up before 3. So now, Mr. Blue going outside of the ring. And now looking under the ring and pulling out a door. And it seemed that MYS is going to try to respond to that by bringing a table into the nonsense. However, Mr. Blue is not going to allow it. It seemed that for MYS, very much now has his hands full for whatever chaos is happening. There was also another announcement that was actually made by Anti saying that there will be a cruiserweight title for both men's and women's of the SWA, and it will possibly be held during the time where the US belt tournament will be taking place. And there's already a few women's stars for the women's cruiserweight title has already been confirmed. And now MYS locking in the Boston Crab. However, Mr. Blue somehow managed to fight the pain, almost looking to try to go for a pin on the outside. And a spear connects by MYS. And now the MYS looking to put away Mr. Blue with a spinning power bomb. So I think that Mr. Blue is not even hurt by this. We don't even know MYS even locking in with this match entirely, but now looking under the ring and pulled out a stop sign and wanted Blue to get up. Well, and the stop sign ends up connecting to the head of Mr. Blue, and looking at MYS could potentially might be able to finish it with Superman punch, but looking at it not finished, ducking under, and the spear connects onto Blue, hooking the leg. But Mr. Blue escapes the pin. Now MYS wanting to put away, they're trying to put away everything. So looking at MYS, is not even, or pretty much not even tired of Mr. Blue. Like, he's just trying to play around with his opponent. And now it seems that for Blue is making MYS pay. And we don't know will MYS be able to do anything about it, rolling Mr. Blue up, hooking the leg, and MYS defeats Mr. Blue. But anyways, that match now has a winner, and that being MYS. And that will conclude Xwa Freedom Reign. And we will see you guys for a possible special episode of No Limits.